Greetings, everyone. We are back. We are a company called known as TBR Solutions, which is a financial company. We are dealing with finance in a holistical manner. And then we also have a company called the BR Financial Services, which is an authorized financial service provider. And then with this company, we assist people in terms of investment, especially those people who are going on pension. Largely, we are looking at government employees, the GPF members, especially those who are 55 years and above. All right. As I indicated, that this TBR or the Big Up Financial Services is an authorized financial service provider. So let me just share with you some information about GPF. Um, Money, it's about you understanding about money, because if you don't understand about money, you'll never understand. There are a lot of facts out there which you can be able to assist you to understand what's happening with your money. So members of GPF, if they're about to go to pension, every year they get what you call the pension benefit statement. The pension benefit statement will share with you how much you're going to get and how much your pension is worth. All right. So it's very, very important, when you get that and understand how much you have at your kitty, and then how much is going to be allocated for what. Now, let's share some information about the pension benefit statement. Um, Now, I think it has about 10 pages or so. And there's a whole lot of literature there you can read about the GPF, what's happening, and so on. Now, this is page 2 of the benefit statement. Right on top there, it will tell you if you go on pension, how much you're going to get. As you can say, with this person, the money she will be able to get, or he or she will be able to get every month, which is called annuity, monthly pension annuity. It's 49,213. But the money that he has in his pension is 6.8 million. And remember, these are the estimated figures. So that is why when they send you, they say estimated. Okay. I'm sure you can see even in brackets there, it says estimated. The reason why it's estimated is because remember, GPF, they are a business. They've invested money on behalf of their members so that their money can grow for their members. And then, so the money is with the investors. All right. They've invested the money in different vehicles. It could be commodity, it could be stocks, it could be real estate and all that. All right. So the money has been invested. That is why they say estimated, because the final figure, you will get it when you get the money in your bank account. But this estimation, they're not far-fetched from the reality. So they may differ a little bit. All right. So this is the picture. So it says this person, when he or she goes on pension every month, estimated she will or he will get 49,213 before tax. All right. But the money worth for his pension is 6.8 million. I hope you can see that. Now, remember, when GPF members retire, they get what you call one third. So this person, one third, is 2.1 million, 81,354 rent. All right. That's one third the person will entitle to. And remember, this money, it is before tax. Remember, I said in one of the videos, tax apply when you cash out or when you claim your money, then tax apply. All right, so tax is still going to apply. Now, let's say this person, due to illness, and then he gets medical unfit, this person will earn 47,000. Can you see now? It's less than 49,000. All right, 47,000. All right. And then let's say a person is discharged. When you're discharged because you have misconduct, you have done a misconduct. So disciplinary hearing was applied and all those things finally were discharged. So the money that this person will get is 2,090,256. All right. And this person does not have a spouse. So that is why you see they say in death in service, the spouse will get zero. All right. Does not have a spouse, so that is why it's zero. And then the lump sum. Let's say this person has children or other beneficiaries that he nominated. All right. So those beneficiaries, when he passed on, they'll get 4.9, 17,982. That's the money that they will be able to share, right? And remember all the time before tax. But how much do they have in their kitty? 6.8 million. Now they get 4.9. What happened to 2 million? We are not told about that. Can go to GPF and ask. All right. So you'll be told. All right. So these are the facts. You get them on your pension benefit statement. And then before I can close or before I say goodbye, let me do a disclaimer. I'm giving you information as per the benefit statement. And now, this does not stop you to do your own research. Remember, TBR, it's all the positive English words that start with the letter R. One of them is research. You must do your own research. Or you can interact with your financial advisor and ask. Or you can even ask GPF itself. Or you can ask your accountant and try to understand exactly. But this is the kind of information that we can give, which is from GPF. I've showed you how much you can get, and then in case you pass on, what's going to happen. All right. The other thing that is important that I need to indicate, remember this 49,000, as GPF would say, it's for life. All right. But for life, it's subjective. For life could be a day, for life could be a month, for life could be 2 years, for life could be 30 years, all right? For life. And then if this person had a spouse, it would have depended how much the person took in terms of the gratuity or the lump sum. If he has taken more, the spouse will either get 50% or 75% of what he was getting in terms of the 49,213. So the spouse will continue to get that 50%. The majority of the people of GPF, they get half because they either take more in terms of the lump sum or they take the maximum in terms of the monthly annuity. So that has an impact. So then it will therefore put your spouse in the bracket of 50%. So that is why the majority, they get 50%. Now with GPF, this is what you know. You'll know that you've got 49,000 every month, and this is how much you get. This is going to happen in case of your death, all right? But if you want an alternative, because you are not told what happened to the 2 million, all right? But maybe GPF has an answer. So that doesn't stop you to ask them, all right? As part of your research before you make a decision. All right. But if you want an alternative to that, you can contact us. You'll see the number at the end of the screen or at the end of the video where you can drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore call you back and we'll call you for free, all right? Whereby we'll show you how much you're going to get and then how much is going to be invested. If you pass on, how much will remain, all right? Now, let's come to this scenario. You earn 49,000. In case of death, it is 4.9. And let's say you don't have a spouse like this gentleman or this lady. Your children will benefit as long as you are still within the 5-year guarantee. They will benefit according to the nomination that we have made, the people that you nominated. All right? But remember, your biological children and officially adopted children are the ones to benefit. And those children, they must be less than 24 years. They must be below 24 years. Because if they're above 24 years, they will get 10% collective. If let's say he died one day after 5 years, and the guarantee period of 5 years has lapsed. So they'll get not more than 10% of what you're getting. So the 49,000 rand, then 10% of 49,000 rand, depending how many children you have. If you have more children under that category of 24 and less, let me make it simple in terms of 10. Let's say the 10% of your children, it's 10,000. All right, maybe you're earning about 100,000, and then 10% will be 10,000. Now, that means your children who are less than 24 years, they'll get 10%, which is 10,000. The more children you have in that category, the lesser they get. What does that mean? If you have about 4 children, and then the 10% is 10,000, the 4 children will share that 10,000 among themselves, which is 2,500 each. All right, but once they go above 24, it ends there. Now, if it happens that you pass on children above 24, and it's after 5-year guarantee, they will get nothing. So that is the reality. But you can still counter that by contacting us. We'll show you how to do it. We are working in collaboration with Allen Gray on this project. Allen Gray is the company that help us in terms of the product, whereby no influence in terms of the age, whether children are above 24 or less, they'll still get what they're supposed to get. Whatever the money that is left, they'll be able to access it. There's nothing like, no, a day after 5 years, a guarantee 5-year, then there's nothing. So now if you want to learn more about that, don't hesitate, just drop us a WhatsApp on 067 915 1447. 067 915 1447. We'll therefore call you for free. And then after calling you, we'll then ask questions. We'll give you information. It's better to make a decision based on information. That's what we call an informed decision. I thank you.